But now, a month later, with a closed mouth, 83k, up arrow, still a down arrow on that one actually. But up arrows everywhere else. We've had our first increase. Changing a thumbnail has actually given me more views than if I hadn't changed the thumbnail. And it does not end there, because remember the first thumbnail that I changed? This terrible, ugly thumbnail from like 4 years ago? Well, back then this video was getting a measly 300 views per month. And since changing it to this slightly better thumbnail, which is still not great, but at least it's better, I am now getting 500 views in the last 28 days. Which, yes, that's not many views, but it is a 75% increase. So if you imagine that on a large scale, that's gonna have a big impact. Was it worth the 15 minutes I spent photoshopping that new thumbnail to get 93 pence? I'm not sure it was. But anyway, it does not end there, because next we did a subtle change to my emoji video. You can see I changed the emoji to a nicer looking flame. Last month we had nothing but down arrows. This video was slowing down 21k in the last 28 days, with a 73% decrease. Very sad. But since doing a tiny change, which took me just a couple of minutes, we now have 2 big up arrows and a lovely little tick. That is a 21% increase on the previous 28 days. I will take it. That is very encouraging to see, and I think that was the right move. Alright, it is finally time for our final thumbnail, and this is my biggest success story. So this was the Who's the Biggest YouTuber to comment on one of my videos. This was the original thumbnail, and this is the new one. Much jazzier, very promising. A month ago, this video was getting just 1.8 thousand views per month. We got lots of down arrows, lots of sad statistics. But now here we are a month later with just the thumbnail change, 18.9 thousand views, which represents a 978% increase. You can see by the stats that there is no sign of this slowing down. This could be an extra 1,000 views a day for me for the foreseeable future. We've had a over 1,000% increase in subscribers. Our watch time's got up. I've made 66 quid. Last month I was making £6.99. Who knew that adding MrBeast to thumbnails gives you views? I sure didn't. I've never done that. That's news to me for sure. Hi guys, quick update. Since Becky started editing, this video has popped off even more. Look at that spike. It got 18,000 views just yesterday, which is equal to the 18,000 views it got in the last month when I recorded the segment you've just watched. Absolutely crazy. So what have we learned here? Does changing thumbnails potentially give you more views? Yes, absolutely. Every single video in this experiment has either gained more views than it did in the previous month, or it has at least slowed down the rate at which it is slowing down on gaining views, which I understand is difficult to understand. Now, could we have had even more success? Absolutely. I'm not that great at making thumbnails. I think there are lots of people out there that would have been able to do a better job at this, and potentially I need to hire some of them. We also could have changed titles, which I didn't touch at all, but I think going forward, this is definitely something I'm going to look into more. So thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this experiment. What do you want to see me trial next? Let me know in the comments, and I will see you all